ladies, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. I post nail tutorials every Sunday. For today's video, we're going to be removing my Lazy Girl Method nail set using an efile only and no acetone. If you want to learn what Lazy Girl Method nails are and how to apply them, I will post that nail tutorial next week, so stay tuned for that. So right here, I'm just showing where exactly I'm going to be clipping off my nails. It's where the natural nail meets the extension. I'm allergic to HEMA and also sensitive to acetone, so I had to learn to remove my nails with an e-file without any damage. Now I'm going to be using my iGel Beauty Titanium Coarse Smooth Top e-file bit. I'm using my AZ Go-Go e-file that I purchased off of Amazon. So you'll notice here, I'm starting by using the center of the e-file bit. That goes in conjunction with the center of your nail. The tip of the e-file bit will go with the left side of your nail, and the base of the e-file bit that's closest to the actual handpiece will go on the right side of your nail. So what I'm referring to is zones. There are zones of your e-file bit and there's zones of your nail, and they go with each other. So the tip of the e-file bit is called zone 1. You would align that up with the left side of the nail, and the center of the e-file bit is zone 2, which goes in conjunction with zone 2 of the nail, which is the center of the nail. And zone 3 of the e-file bit is the closest to the handpiece, and that's going to go on the right side of the nail. The reason why we use these zones on the e-file bit is it's made to be that way. The tip of the e-file bit has the round edge, which is safe for the cuticle area and safe near the skin. Also, it helps when you do it this way for the wear of the e-file bit. So you're not just wearing out the tip of the e-file bit, you're gonna wear it out evenly. And now you see I just dusted off of the dust so that I could assess my nail and look at it from different angles and see how much I have left to file. So I have more to file, so I'm gonna continue going in, but as I see the pink getting clearer and clearer, I'm going to be more and more careful, and soon I'm going to be switching over to a different e-file bit. As I get closer to the natural nail plate, I need to use a softer, gentler e-file bit. If you have a dust collector, I highly suggest that you use it. It helps to prevent you from breathing in all of the dust. I do have a dust collector, I just was being lazy and didn't want to pull it out. So now I'm turning my nail to the side, and I'm actually trying to get rid of some lifting. Lifting, you'll notice near the cuticle there's going to be like a white line near the edge of the regrowth, and that is lifted if you see it white. So you will need to come in with your e-file bit and try to remove it very gently. It will just kind of flake off. I prefer to do that with the gentler bit that I'm going to go in with next, but I was just trying to get a little piece of it there. So right here you'll see that I'm using zone 3 of the e-file bit with zone 3 of the nail. Zone 3 of the nail is the tip of the nail. There are two different directions for the zones on the nail. This direction, the zone 3 is the tip, the center is the same, the center of the nail, and then zone 1 is the cuticle. So right here I'm just showing how thin the nail is before I'm going to switch over to my next e-file bit. There's still a little bit of product remaining, so I need to switch over to a gentler, safer bit. So now I'm taking my Young Nails cross-cut diamond bit, and I'm going to be removing the rest of the extension. This e-file bit is equivalent to your arbor band. It's very gentle. It's like using a hand file almost. So again, you're going to see me, I'm using zone 1 of the efile bit, zone 2 right now, and then I'm going to use zone 3. And I just keep working that way. When I use this diamond nail bit, I'm going at the slowest speed possible at 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. As we get closer and closer to the natural nail, it's really difficult for the untrained eye to see what is the natural nail and what is the extension. But you'll see that the natural nail has more color to it. The extension has a milky white kind of color. So right here, as I zoom up, you can see that there is no more lifting, and I did leave a small, thin, very thin amount of product because it actually protects your nail plate. And now I'm just continuing on my index finger, going in with zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. It's hard when you're trying to film to try to get your hand in the right position because it's kind of uncomfortable and awkward. When I'm using the carbide bit, which is the coarse, rougher bit, I'm going to use a speed of around 12 to 15 RPMs. When you're first starting out using your efile, of course you want to start at a slow speed and get comfortable with it. But in reality, once you get kind of the basics down, when you go at a faster speed, about 12 to 15 RPMs, it's going to be safer than going slower, because when you go slower, it can actually catch and roll around the fingernail, and it can, cut you or your client. So right here with this clip, I'm gonna let you watch and listen to the efile so you can get a feel for like how fast I'm going and the pressure and the different sounds of the efile. I do have this sped up just a little bit, so you're not going to want to go this fast, especially if you're a beginner. Another really helpful tip, you see how I'm resting my pinky on my hand? That's really important because it gives you stability for your efile. If you do not have that stability, your efile is going to go everywhere, you're going to cut yourself, and it's going to hurt. And now I'm removing all of the dust again. Now right here you can see on the left side of my nail it's clear, and on the right side it's pink. That's when you know that you're getting closer to your natural nail and you've got enough product removed to switch over to the gentle bit. Now right here you see that I'm pulling back the skin with my other finger. That's a tip that can really help you when you're e-filing and you're trying to get into those sidewalls. And again, I'm brushing off all of the dust so that I can see what I'm doing. And now I'm switching over to the Young Nails Crosscut Diamond bit. And right now I'm removing the lifting by using the edge of the tip of the efile bit. I lightly tap with very gentle pressure until the lifting actually chips away, it'll flake away. And you want to be as gentle as possible. So I just had a quick question for you guys. I actually wanted to know, what kind of nails do you guys do? Do you do polygel, acrylic, dip, the jelly tips, the lazy girl method? I'm just curious what type of nails you guys are into. Let me know in the comments below. Is there anything that you need help with? If you've been wanting to learn a new technique or anything, let me know in the comments down below and maybe I could do a video on it. So back to the video, I'm just continuing to remove the nail extension with the efile, and as you can see, I'm removing part of the design, so I know it's still safe for me to use this bit. And right here, I'm removing some of the lifted white areas, as you can see. It's right above the cuticle line. I'm lightly tapping with my efile bit with the corner of it at the tip. We're removing all of the dust and continuing to remove the lifting. And again, I'm looking down the barrel of the nail to see how much product I have left to efile. Normally I would not switch bits with every individual nail. I would do all the carbide bit on all of the nails and then I would go back in with the diamond bit, but because I'm doing a tutorial, I'm just doing it step by step this way. And again, removing all the dust, and I'm about to change to the Young Nails diamond bit. I'm removing the lifting with the tip of the efile bit, being very careful and watching the lifting just kind of flick away. I wanted to let you know what rings of fire are. They are the lines that show where someone, either you or your nail tech, have filed into the nail plate, which can damage your nail. If you ever removed your nails and saw lines in your nails, it's because of damage by removing your nails improperly, or from filing into the nails too deep with too much pressure. Now right here, I'm going to be removing some of the nail tip and evening out the surface. You want to hold your efile up and down for that. Right here, I'm just finishing with my pinky using all of the techniques that I've mentioned already in the video. So I'm just going to let you continue watching. I wanted to remind everyone that I'm doing a giveaway. I reached 100 subscribers. All of the details for the giveaway are in my last video on my channel. There are a lot of amazing products in the giveaway that can help you get started doing nails. There's some Young Nails products, some of their acrylic powders, their gel paints, a Young Nails acrylic Kolinsky brush, a Young Nails Synergy gel trial kit, some of their nail forms, a Melody Susie efile, and more. So make sure you watch the giveaway video. It's a way for me to say thank you to my subscribers. I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but it's very important to always file in one direction. I'm a right-handed person, so I always have my efile in the forward position. If I was left-handed, I would have my efile in the reverse position. So for me, as a right-handed person, what I do is I file towards myself, and then I lift up and pull back, and then file again towards myself, lift up and back. And it's kind of fast in the video, so it's hard to tell that I'm doing that. But you don't just go filing back and forth on the nail. You always file one direction towards yourself, lift up, and then back and down towards yourself. Doing this technique helps to prevent the efile from again rolling around the fingernail, and it can cause damage in cutting yourself or your client. So right here is a good shot of me holding my efile parallel to my nail. It's very important to protect your nail safety, holding your efile in the correct position. So right here, I'm just removing a little bit of product that was under the nail. It's a good tip for if you ever get product under the nail, you can just go under it with the efile like that. So now that I have everything removed, I'm just clipping off my nails because I'm going to be doing a new set soon, so I want to even out my nail length, just clipping off the nail tip. Right here, I'm just taking a 180 grit hand file. This one is from Pana, and I purchased it on Amazon. And I'm just filing my nails, evening out the surface of the tip. And there is a trick to this. On the edges of your nail, you always want to file away in one direction, like from your hand away. So that helps to prevent hangnails. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my nail group on Facebook. It was started by Paula Jean. She's a very sweet lady. The nail group is called Paula Jean's Polygel Nails and More Beginners Plus. I've been on a lot of groups on Facebook for nails, and girls can be catty and non-supportive, but in this group, they're so sweet, loving, and supportive, and they have a lot of tips and helpful step-by-step little nail art tutorials and things, so I really suggest checking them out. Hi ladies, if you're in the group, give me a comment below and just tell me hi. I appreciate every one of you who has shown me support by watching my videos. It really is encouraging to me, and it shows how much that you really do support me. So thank you for that. And now I'm removing all of the nail dust. I always finish every service, even filing and removing nails, with cuticle oil. This one is from Young Nails. It's their rose cuticle oil. It smells really nice. You just place a dot on each nail and then rub it around in the skin. So that concludes today's video. This is the finished look. I have no rings of fire on my nails. The nails look really healthy and good. I also wanted to thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you did. And please leave a thumbs up if you watched to the end and you learned something from this video.